What's up, everybody? I'm your host Jesse B with Fanstoys, and today we are featuring FT-40A Hannibal. Now, Hannibal is basically Fanstoys' version of the head of Fort Max, which is, a very exciting figure to be coming, because everybody's like, no way, Fanstoys making a Fort Max, and of course we're getting it in pieces, and we have the mighty head right here, which is basically Cerebros and Spike. You got Cerebros as the whole, and then Spike, is manning the headmaster on top. And then you got the, for here you have, the nice picture of robot mode, and then Fort Max's head right here on, basically like a base or something, like a little mantle to put his head on, which is cool. You got Fanstoys right here, FT-40A Hannibal on the side, same thing. Top, you got the massive head with the QC code right there. Fanstoys, more Hannibal stuff. Bottom, same thing as the top. And then on the back, you have the look what I can do. Very nice. You got the nice picture of the head. You got Cerebros here posing, all that good stuff, and a nice little bio. Seems to be correct. Usually they'd be dropping somebody else's name or bio in there. So cool. All right, let's get this opened. Put this to the side, bust out the handy dandy. Alright, let's get this open. Now I know a lot of people have already had this out already, but I just got mine, so I'm excited. Trying to play a lot of catch up here, folks. Got a lot of goodies to do, so let's check it out. Alright. Got an instruction booklet. Okay, so the nice little cooler got two sides to it. So you gotta do the double ritual, which is usually the 4 poppings, but now you're gonna double that because there's 2 sides. Not cutting it straight as I want. Alright, just to make sure. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, so first up, wow, that's pretty big, folks. That's a good size robot in there. You will be very happy and impressed when you first looking at it. Like I said, you get my first impressions, and I'm just like, wow, I already got slammed. Good lord. So you got some weaponry in there, you got some accessories. My head seems to be off. We'll see what that's about. And then we lift up the second part, and then you got the base. Seems to have a face. Let me get all out of the box. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, and we're back, and we got Hannibal here, suited, booted, ready to rock and roll. And I just gotta say, man, oh man, this box was big for a reason, because there is plenty of accessories inside here, which is very cool. So first up, you get a nice sword attachment thingamajig that goes kind of under the head too as well. But I believe this is also, stand in for a sword. So it's done very nicely. You got like a metallic flake in the black, and the red is a nice like crimson red in there, looking very good. It's sculpted very well, has nice little detailings in there, nice shimmer on it. Awesome. Second up, you got a big old screaming face for Fort Max. Just shows you how big this figure is gonna be. I mean, just how big the head is, you know what I mean? So you got a nice big screaming face. You got 2 ear accessories, so like if you wanted different ears on the Fort Max head. Very cool, nicely done. They're both detailed very well, sculpted nicely. A sword holding hand, where I guess you've seen the pictures where he's like pulling the sword out. I guess that's for that. Looks and done very well. It's just not movable, stuck in that pose, so seems like you just pop it on with the ball joint. Another one is you get a nice Screaming face for Cerebros. Done very well. The electric blue for the eyes is awesome. See? There you go. Nice little screaming face. Another is like this pearl white blaster for him as well. Done very well. I liked it when they cut out the, bore out the barrel. That looks cool. Nicely sculpted. Just all one color, but it's done very well. Awesome. Second up, you get like these vented Fort Max, I want to say cheekbones. I guess they go, they go on the side or whatever. Can't even show you, but we'll show them later, I assume. But they're done very well. I mean, they got a white and a gray plastic on there. Nice. And last, well, as accessory add-ons, you got this nice big base to display your, is he pulling out the sword? I think it was Vector Sigma or something like that. Don't quote me on it. If I get it wrong, my bad. But it's done very well in this nice orangey see-through. Probably look nice with some lights inside. Give you like a little, display or whatever. Pretty cool. You get the collector's card. This Hannibal Fanstoys. You get all the strengths and weaknesses in there. You got the 2 pictures, head mode and robot. And last but not least, you get the instruction manual. Done very well. Typical Fanstoys order. Shows you all the highlighted transformations. Hopefully it's easy and nice and cool. I mean, awesome. Alright. Now as for Cerebros himself, I was pretty amazed by this figure. Just opening it out of the box. It's, it's basically like almost, all gray and 2 shades of gray, and then you got a little bit of breakup with the blue on top of here, and then like of course like the blue eyes and stuff. But it's done very well, and it's kind of like very like jaw-dropping, I want to say. Just another good Fanstoys product. It is built very well. Got that Fanstoys quality. Got the heft. You can see all the paint in it. Feels good. The materials feel right on Fanstoys point. Let's see, for articulation, the head can swivel back and forth. It seems to like want to pop off if you kind of give it too much of a twist. Can he look down? No, not really. Can't look up really because the head will just shoot right off. So the arms can rotate on the ratchet. Very nice. Can lift you up this far. Get you up for the Michael Jordan. Well, kind of got the bicep swivel in here. Let's see. You got a nice double hinged elbow. Is it double hinged? No, it's a single hinge. Just get you to right there. Way past the 90, so that's good. And then the wrist will swivel because it's on a ball joint. For the thumb is on a ball joint as well. It's with a hinge in there, so that's good. Gives you some good articulation in there. There's a single pin in the the base of the knuckles, and then you got 2 extended hinges in there, so the hands are on point. Got some kind of big mittens. Look pretty cool. For the waist, there is a swivel in here, but it will this hip plate, I guess, kind of hinders it from turning crazy amounts. There is an ab crunch in there. It's kind of weird because this hip plate right here sticks out, but the ab crunch allows it not to scrape against there, so like the paint or nothing will scratch. So that's an awesome engineering job that they did in there. Very cool. For the hip skirts, you kind of just pop this stuff out of the way. The back is stationed. You got ratcheted up to the front, get you that far. Ratcheted to the back, it'll kind of hinder because that plate can't move. Get you out for the booyah kick. And that's about it right there. Boom. It just maybe you could fold this in and maybe get it higher or something, but it seems like that's all it wants to go. There is a die cut in here up at the top for the knee. Get you the 90 degree. Then down here you got the toe. It just, you know, can give you up and down, can give you a little slide to side walker or rocker, sorry. There is a little heel spur in there. And then you could also use the back too as well. As plain as this figure kind of looks, it looks very cool. Having it in hand and just seeing it from like on pictures and stuff like that, it's a big difference, because you usually see like it makes it look so plain when like in the pictures and whatnot, but I mean it's really a good looking figure. Alrighty, and now for the head, basically you just pop it off, and you can see right here it is done very well. You got the nice like whitish gray right here, you got the dark gray, you got the nice blue eyes in there, looking very well. It is nicely detailed. You can see the little vents and stuff in the back. You see the little feet on the bottom. See a little head right there if you like. Very cool. Very nicely done. Does have the little gimmick on here, which as you can see, you just pull down the front chest. Without popping off that first. There we go. Sorry, I just don't have no nails. But one of the cool things is like on here, you see that the, you know, the headmasters have the little power gauges, and if you put his in, the meters actually read when you put the head in. So that's kind of cool, because I believe all the other ones, they don't have that feature, which it just rolls up. And for him, it's all maxed out because he's Fortress Maximus, right? So he has to be maxed out. So that is cool. One cool little feature on there. And that just closes up just fine. Let's see. Now, to transform them, it's fairly easy. You just pull the legs back. Let's see. And they come down. And then pull the legs or the feet forward. And then now you got the little stable feet. And unpin his arms from the back of the head or the front of the face, and then go over here, pull the head. You know, you don't have to take it off, I believe, but I mean just swap the face around. And this one, oops, you can actually hide the face, which is very cool. Not a that's a lot better than actually seeing the face on the back, so that's good. The arms are on ball joints, so they can give you some good range and maneuverability, get you kind of around. Gotta finagle it a little bit. It's a little bit hindered, you know, as far up and back as it goes, far to the back. Like this way, he has a nice elbow bend in there. Really nice detailing. I can't believe that he has abs. If you can see there you go. Very cool. Nice little, a lot of detail for the little robot, and his face too. Look at, you got the little mini blue eyes in there. How cool is that? Try to focus. There you go. All right, now that's it for Spike the Headmaster. All right, let's get some size comparisons in really fast. Here he is next to MPRC. And you see he's making her dwarf. And then we got Dickamus from MMC. And you can see he's bigger than him too as well. And then we got Thundercracker from DS. So you can see he's a big fella. He's looking pretty good. Great size. A lot of bang for your buck there. Alright, that's it for my size comparisons. Let's get them transformed. Be right back. And we're back with the huge, giant, enormous Fort Max head. And this is his alt mode, folks. And just check it out. I am literally stunned by just the gigantism of this head. Wow. This thing is pretty big in size. It's like a giant brick in your hand. I am lost for words what to say of like what's to come with this piece right here. It's just it's built solid, heavy. If it's anything like the Omega Supreme or even better, it's just gonna be amazing. You got the nice red crimson painted eyes that do light up. I do not have the light up feature. If you did, you just wanted to push on the chin here. If you wanted to swap the face out, you just lift up and you can see where you put the battery in, and you can put the screaming face on if you like. That's what that looks like. You know, you got the, you know, the nice grays in here, the blue. The blue actually complements the head a little bit, so it's really nice. It's just nice and solid all the way around. It looks fantastic, really. Got the little connector piece. You can, this is the way the sword folds up, and then you just push in, which is kind of, you can see it's a little tough, but there it goes. And it's really, I'm not sure exactly what's that for or whatever, because it's not really all that stable in there, and I'm like, it already fell off one time, so it doesn't turn that little thing too well. It'll just spin inside, so I don't know what that's all about. So let me just take that off. If you want to switch out the pieces, I mean, the pieces would go on just like so. You know, you just swap these out if you want the vented ones. Same with the ears. Just put the ears on there like that. But man, this is way cool. And like I said, the light up gimmick in there, I see that the lights light up behind the red eye, so I would say this is the way to go. You know what I mean? So you don't have that dead eye look for a light up feature. That's awesome. Very cool. And then, you know, you get this nice little display stand, so you know, if you don't buy the rest of the head, you could always have that. Or, you know, we already showed this off, so you know, that's what that looks like. It just folds up, put it on there. Just to do a quick size comparison, here is the head, these pieces out of the way, and here is DS Thundercracker. Yeah, it's that big, folks. Wow. Alright, that's it for my size comparisons. There's really not much to show after that, because there ain't nothing really to compare this to. It's just that big and huge, but it's done very well, and it makes, you know, as an exciting piece to have. It's quite probably a shelf talker if you just have that feature alone, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be amazing when you get the whole thing all together. Alrighty folks, and we're back for the final minute. Alright, I just want to say, if you haven't yet, please, you guys need to go get this. It's quite, I mean, if you're the Transformer fan, you know, you're a Fanstoys fan, it's like an amazing piece to have. It's just like something that, you know, that is great to come, and it's good to look forward to. Definitely a piece that you're going to want. So I would say go out there and buy it. It's worth, you know, the money that's out there. Alrighty folks, this will start to conclude my video here on Fort Max. Hannibal here. If you haven't yet, please hit the like and subscribe. It does help out my channel. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. This is Jesse B signing out till next time. Y'all have a good one.